Well, we're heading out today. I got our Pathfinder. We just sold the Explorer, and our Pathfinder needs a motor, and I found one, so I'm gonna go grab it. Check it out. Trailer just got starting a repair process. This whole channel on both sides was replaced, and it's straight. Obviously, there's still more to do, but that's the main chunk of everything. And we're just gonna set I got a spare tire, just set it right there and get her strapped down. So I think the old little baby gooseneck by Betterbilt. Here's my tire, and got a bunch of straps. Hopefully I didn't need chains or anything. But we are going to move out and head on to Charlotte. It's actually a couple hours from me to grab this motor, but prices for the Nissan 4.0 in Atlanta were crazy. And I found a guy getting rid of one for almost half the price out near Charlotte. So let's get on the road. And we're leaving the Ingalls filling station. We got the old gooseneck ready in tow. A little bit big of a trailer, just to grab an engine, but I need to set it somewhere when I get back, and I can't set the bed of my pickup somewhere, but I can set the trailer somewhere. So we're gonna get on the road, and here we go. Alright, someone talked to me about hood stacks. I don't know if you can see me doing 2000 in this particular truck with the exhaust I have. There's a lot of drone after 2000 RPM. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the phone, but I can just kick on pretty good. And under 2000 there's hardly any. And because I got a single cab, I got that vent, right in that back wall, maybe 2-3 feet from my right ear. And I'm thinking a hood stack over there honestly would be quieter at 2000 RPM, just cruising down the highway. Never been in a hood stack truck, but I think I'm gonna try it. So I already sold one exhaust for the Suburban a couple days ago, so I need to get this one off, put it up for sale. Once that goes, I'll order the hood stack kit from I think it's ProFab, and then I'll get that on. And I know it's not like, I'm not a contractor or commercial anything, so I might still get in trouble maybe with the hood stack, but from what I'm gathering, as long as you're not racing everywhere and throwing smoke all over everybody, cops shouldn't care too much, because it doesn't really affect anybody unless I'm doing that. But especially out here where there's no emissions for diesels anyway. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking to put a hood stack out front, and I'd really like to drive in someone else's truck first who's got one, but I have not come across anybody who's got one. But we'll see. Well, let's get to going. I'm gonna get off here. About to get on the highway, and it might get a little bit louder still. But I got it in tow haul empty. We're gonna do a gas mileage check at the when I come back, just to see what kind of fuel economy we were getting with a 2,000 pound trailer and maybe a 500 pound engine. I don't know how much, but it won't be too much weight really, so it'll mostly just be a highway miles per gallon test. I normally get 19 empty. I'm expecting to see 16, 17 maybe with this trailer hooked up, and we'll go from there. But I gotta put this phone down. Alright, we're setting her down. He's bringing out got the real machine out here. That's great. One way to get her done. Alright guys, check it out. We're loaded up at the gas station, and 2010 Nissan 4-liter, and it looks basically the same as what I got. We're gonna see. There might be a couple things. He include the motor mounts on there. I don't know if that's gonna get reused, but I saw him accidentally rest That's gonna have to get replaced, obviously. Get a new filter on there right away. But honestly, it feels good. It feels like it's gonna stay on there just fine. I mean, everything's tight, but there it is, man. Now drive 180 miles back, and we should have this Pathfinder rolling again here in the next couple days. All right, I got someone over here who ripped the motor out real quick. Now I'm transferring over everything that was new from the original one over to the new one, replacement motor. The only thing I'm not transferring over is the timing chain, which if you're doing this at your house, I'm quite rushed doing it here in the parking lot. But if you're doing it at your house, definitely if you got time, do your timing chain now while it's all open. But I'm basically doing everything I can but the timing chain. So I'm in the middle of doing plugs and valve cover gaskets at the moment, and I'm getting it all back together, and it should go in the car tomorrow. And then, oh, I still gotta replace this thing. Swap over the new one too. This, I had a new one on the other engine. So a couple more things here, and then I'll put the top back on and T-stat housing, and I think this one will be pretty much ready to go back in. Alright, as you can see, a bunch of leftover parts that we aren't using. Like, I didn't put back on the shields, or I didn't. The person I had put the engine back on didn't. I assume he might have lost the bolts. Can't be too sure. But if you look on these old manifolds that came off the replacement engine, they were just cut right there. So I bet if I found the right bolts, I could stick these back on, since we reused my original manifolds. But a couple things to sell. Maybe someone would buy that if I don't scrap it. But look at this. This man who did this for me had it all apart in one day, and day 2 had it all back together. Now, that's all I asked of him. I didn't ask him to get it running. I just wanted everything hooked back up, set in place, bolted together. Clearly, you know, he missed a few things on the bumper, but that's for the price he gave me. As long as the motor's back together, that's all I'm concerned about. So right now I just got it looks like power steering fluid is actually still full, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because that was definitely disconnected. So I'm gonna have to refill that. I expect once we start the motor that to drain down. I'll have to refill that. I need to put coolant in. I got more oil. I got to put some oil in, and then in theory this thing is ready to start. Then the only thing that might still be needed is this battery. It's been sitting for 3 months. It's currently dead. I'm gonna try to jump it with the truck and hope that the alternator charges it. That would be ideal if I don't have to go buy a new battery, but worst case scenario, it's roughly a year old battery. I'll have to go buy another one. But I'm just happy that from Thursday to Sunday, this car went from having that motor in it to all back together. So let's get everything ready and let's get it started, because I need to get this out of here so I can start working on my new soon-to-be daily, the old Suburban. Alright, I got her going. Oil pressure looks good on this motor. New battery, so that better be right. Still got a couple check engine lights, however, those were there when we parked the car, and I haven't had a scan tool with me to clear them before I started this, so based on how it seems like it might be okay. So I think that's going to conclude our engine swap video, because